This Let's Play was supported by these awesome hobby companies.
Hello everybody and welcome to Let's Play Super Fantasy Brawl. Today I'm facing off against the mighty Leo from Mythic Games.
Hello everybody.
So you may have seen some of the content for this game already. If not, go back and check it out because we are going to be playing this game at full speed. We are not holding back. I expect Leo to just, left hook. So this one we're going to be running some new characters that you may not have seen before. So on my side I am rolling Deryn, the Huntress of Eastwood. I am running Tzu Xiao, the Jade Claw, and this one I might get wrong, Akhet, Light of Creation, who is a Phoenix character.
Perfect. On my side, I'm playing two characters that we've seen before. Goldar, the pirate ogre, Scourge of the Several Seas.
Several seas.
We don't know how many. Gwaien, the elfish sorceress, the Gathering Storm.
Ooh.
And a new character that we haven't seen before called, well, she's a scout. She's called Kolel, and she's the Jungle Typhoon, and she's riding a Camiraptor or something, right?
Yeah, she's like a little gecko rider. Yeah. Now, we are going to be playing with some of the more up-to-date rules from what you'll have seen in the past. So if you notice things are different, this is the video that's going to be superseding the others, okay?
Yeah. We're still developing the game, so the stats are being refined every now and then, and it's still a prototype, which means the card design is not quite finished. It will change a little bit. And finally, we're using these statues that come from Guild Force 9.
They are from their Elven terrain range. It's a nice way to mark out that those are the spaces with the wizarding statues in them.
So you can't go through them. If you pushed on them, you will be hurt.
Yeah. All right, so to begin the game, we need to flip to see who's going first. Do you have the coin?
Yes, it's here.
Okay.
Should I?
Please.
Okay, we'll see. So axe is you and a sword is me.
Flip it. Oh, it's going to be Leo.
I'll be first player.
Okay, now one of the first big changes we're going to notice, you're going to deploy all of your champions.
Well, first of all, we need to see what the challenge are going to be.
Yes.
So we will first reveal the first two challenge. So this one will go here. So have two or more champion adjacent to Esme's statues, which is the blue one. Well, it will be blue in the end. And then the second one, which we can't score. Well, we can't score the first round anyway. Control the destruction area, which is the central one.
The red one. Okay.
Yeah, the red one. After that, I think we need to... we need to deploy, and then we will draw our cards. So
okay.
I need to deploy all my champions. I first place the two traps.
And I get three, yes?
No, you get two.
I get two.
Okay. You get two as well. So that means out of the 6 areas where you can put hexes, 2 will be free and 2 will have traps. So let's see, 2 or more adjacent to the blue one. So that's here, and control the destruction here area. So I will definitely put one here, and I will put one here.
Okay, I'm basically going to mirror you, just to make it as difficult as possible to score this and make it a little tougher to score this later.
Absolutely, yes, that makes sense. Now we deploy, so because I'm first player, I will deploy first, and then you will deploy based on possibly how I did. I'll put him here, I'll put him here, and I'll put her here.
Ooh, you're going for a bit of a grouping.
I do.
Now, I know you'll have the first turn, so you have the first chance to take a swing at me, but I can't really just let you have free reign over there. So I think what I need to do, I need to place Deryn here. So I'm thinking I'm going to go for something a bit safe. She'll go here. I will place Akhet over here, along with Tzu Xiao, and that should be a good opener for me. So now cards, yes?
Yes, well, I first draw 5 cards. You don't draw. Usually you have to wait, but it's not a big deal if we don't do that.
Okay.
But we both draw 5 cards. Normally I draw 5 cards, and then we can discard up to 5 cards and draw that same number again. And actually, I think I'm going to do that because I don't even have 3 colors, which is not necessarily bad because that means you could always use the standard actions. But I think I'm going to discard some cards and draw some back.
Now, this is no big issue for a player because your deck will cycle because you will run through it maybe 2 or 3 times during a game. And that just means your opponent always has to keep an eye on what's in your discard.
2, 3.
Because you might get your
so
reactions back.
I discard 3 cards and I draw 3 more cards. So that's the kind of mulligan rule. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now I have 5 cards and I can do. Do you want to discard some of yours?
Honestly, no, because what I have is quite useful, especially for a first turn.
Oh,
now,
first round, right?
yeah, for a first round, I know the way you play. I know you've got some decent range on this side. And my biggest concern is Gwaien, because she's got direct range. And this is why I was trying to hide Deryn behind here. So I think I have some things that could work well for me.
Okay, so you're all set. You keep your 5.
I'm happy with my cards.
So it's the beginning of first turn. So remember, during the first round, we don't score here, right? Okay, so what am I gonna do? The problem is that you're pretty far. What I will do first, I will play a blue card called Teleport from Gwaien, which allows me to jump up to 4 areas. So I will use my blue core, and she will move 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So now I'm here.
Ooh,
okay.
Very aggressive.
Yes. So, oh, wait. Yes, that's fine. Then I will play a red core, and I will use my fireball. So, fireball means I could first move 1. I don't want to move 1. I will stay here.
Surrounded by
yeah, I'm just near 2 traps. I don't want to move there. I can then target up to 2 or 3
X's
away, and I don't need a direct line, direct sight. So, and then I will inflict.
Who are you after?
Yes, a 3 strength attack, and then after the attack, I will deal 2 damage to each champion adjacent to the target. So I will target Tzu Xiao. So he will take 3. A 3 strength attack. Will you take the 3 wounds, or do you react?
I will be reacting. So I'm spending my yellow core to play ambush. So, +1 to his defense. After the attack, place Deryn adjacent to the attacker.
Oh, okay.
So I'm being a little aggressive here. So Tzu Xiao now has 1 defense, so he will take 2 damage.
He will take 2 damage.
So I'll place those on his card.
And then after the attack, I deal 2 damage to an adjacent, to each champion adjacent to Tzu Xiao, which means Akhet takes 2 damage, and he's
bypassing defense.
Yes, passing. Yes, because it's dealing damage. It's not.
Excellent. Well, I will get to place Deryn adjacent to you, so I'll place her right here.
Okay.
Which could be very useful for me in the future.
Okay, so now I have one last action, which is the yellow one. I'm gonna use double jump.
Ooh.
Double jump with Kolel, which means before the attack, I can jump 3, then I can inflict a 2-point damage to someone, and then I can jump after the attack, I can jump 3 again. So, in that case, I will move 1, 2, 3 here. I will jump here. I will inflict you 2 damage.
To Deryn.
To Deryn. It's a strength 2 attack.
I have no defense, so I will just take 2 damage.
And then if I want, I can jump 3 again. So...
Question is, do you want to?
I do. I'm going to move here.
Okay.
And then it's the end of my turn. So at the end of my turn, I get my cores back. I discard my remaining cards and I draw 5 cards. And then it's your turn.
Yes, and now I'm playing without my yellow core because I played a reaction. So,
Yes, you're only going to play the red and blue one. You're limited. It's always a tough choice to defend. When you defend, you know that you will not be as good during your next turn. You will not have as many options.
I'm going to play Flash of Jade, so it allows me to move 2, and I deal damage to the target until they are bloodied. So from where I am, I will move 1, 2, and bloody you here.
So blooded means I will go down to half my starting hit points. You lowered it down if it's an even number. Because I have 6, that means I'm down, I take 3 wounds.
Excellent.
Except if I do something, do I want to do? Well, you deal damage, right? So defense would not help, right? Is that how it's to deal
It just
damage?
says deal straight damage, so it's not saying an attack string.
Okay, so in that case, I'm blooded with Gwaien.
I'm going to use my blue to plan, and I'll plan with this card. So it goes back on top of my deck, and that ends my turn. So I flip my cores back.
You draw 5 cards, and at the end of the turn, what we do is we move the objectives, right? The challenges.
Yes, they're shifting along. So this one is now worth 2, this one is now worth 1, and this one will be coming up.
Control the manipulation area. Oh, all right. So now it's the beginning of my turn, so we check for the objectives. Do I have 2 or more champions adjacent to the statue?
Fortunately, no.
I only have 1. Do I control the destruction area? Oh, I think I do. I'm the only one there.
Actually, yes, so you will gain a victory point.
Yes, so this is discarded, and I get 1 victory point. Absolutely. And that's it. And now, so first one to have 5 victory points wins the game instantly.
Yes.
So I'm trying to see, you know, there are many options. I have lots of blue cards, to be honest, and so I need to see which one would be the best to use. So I could go here and dash here and just deal 1 damage to Deryn. Deryn has taken 1,
2.
right? Oh, she's taken 2.
Everybody
so
on my side has taken 2 hits.
2.
You are quite effective in that first round.
Well, then I also could move and push you. I think pushing you is a good option because I can. Oh. Yes, I could inflict you 2 damage. Oh, I wish I could push you in a trap.
Yeah, this is kind of why I placed this here like this, so that you can't get that nice line onto the trap. Although I could push you onto a trap, which would be quite nice. So, yeah, just be aware. I may have something in my hand. Psychological warfare.
Okay, so I have 3 blue ones. So I could either move here, attract you, and pull you, and stun you.
Just be careful, because your cards are viewable on camera.
Okay.
I don't want to cheat.
Oh, it's okay.
No, cheating is never okay. No, cheating is never okay.
So that means I could do something you can't even protect. So I will roll his dice separately. I have 2 white and a black for my Archangel with retaliation.
Actually, Leo.
Yeah.
I think I'm tempted to... no, I'm not going to. I was tempted to change... In fact, I should change my mind because I have that reactivation. Watch this.
If I want to go for as much damage as I can, I think the best is to use. Okay, I'll do the blue card called Tongue Lash.
Okay.
So I need to move 1. Then I do a straight attack up to 3. I deal 1 damage. Well, I do a strength 1 attack, and then after the attack, I will pull you for 2 and stun you. I will move here. I move here. Just move 1. Then I attack Deryn.
Okay.
So I deal a 1 strength. I do a 1 strength damage attack, distance attack. Do you react? No?
I have
so
no reaction
you take
that I want to play. So I'm now on 3 damage.
And I pull you for 2, which means because you can't move, you take another 2.
Okay, so she has now taken 5 toto.
And you are stunned. So stun means you need to discard a card, a Deryn card, or if you can't, because you don't have, you have to show me your hand.
There you go, sir.
Ah, okay. So Oh, you've got from the ashes after the attack. If the target was taken out of action by the attack,
That's the one I
immediately
planned last turn.
respawn them adjacent to the attacker.
Yeah.
Oh, that is what you want to do with her.
Well, it's just, if you take me down, I've got it there. And I think I can force the issues so that I have a good chance of getting that 2-point objective next round.
And you can heal also with your with Akhet. You can heal for 2, and well, you have plenty of Akhet's cards, so I need to know that. All right. Okay.
I don't lose any of these. You just get to view them then, yes?
No. I just get to view them.
Yeah, but if I had one of Deryn's, it would go in the bin.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it would have to, and you wouldn't show me your hand.
Yeah.
Okay. So blue is done. Now I have yellow and red. I will stay. I will play the yellow one. I will play a chain lightning with Gwaien, which means I could move up to 2, but I think I'm going to stay where I am. Then I need. Oh no, it doesn't work. It has to be straight. So I need to move 2. 1, 2. Because then I will target Tzu Xiao.
Okay.
Which means he has to be within 2 or 3 hexes from me.
Yeah, for your range.
And now I do a 3 strength attack. You can react, and after the attack, if damage was dealt, then I deal 2 damage to a champion within 2 hexes.
Oh, so how many damage is it doing? It's doing 3.
It's doing 3.
And he's already lost 2. That would knock out Deryn. I can't react. I'm going to have to take it on the chin. So it's 2.
It's 3 for him.
Oh, 3 for him. So that and one of those.
So you've taken 5.
5 total.
And then I can deal 2 to a champion within 2 hexes. So I could choose either him or her. I think I'm going to target her.
Okay.
So she takes 2 damage.
Yes, which knocks her out and you level up.
So she's knocked up.
But I am playing my reaction. So from the ashes, after the attack, if the target was taken out of action by the attack, immediately respawn adjacent to the attacker. That will use my red core, however. And so I will place her somewhere adjacent to you. And I think I will place her... This is interesting. If I place myself directly in front, that kind of blocks me. So I think, even though it's dangerous, I'm going to set myself next to the pirate himself. Because I have some plans. Just can I bring them to fruition? Actually, no, I can't. So I actually need to place her here, just to keep her a little safer. Because I don't want to be standing next to your big Goldar, because he will hurt me.
Okay, so I'm left with 1 red core action. So I will simply do a standard action, which means I can move 1 and deal 1 damage to an adjacent enemy.
Okay.
To deal damage means defense doesn't count. Well, it doesn't matter in this case because you don't have any defense. I will move 1 and deal 1 damage to
Deryn?
To Deryn. Oh, yes, and I need to level up Gwaien.
Yeah.
Because she's knocked you out, which means now she's leveled up, and she has this power. When you activate Gwaien, decrease the minimum range by 1 and increase the maximum range by 1, which means I'm more flexible to use my ranged attacks. So it's the end of my turn. I get my core bags. I discard my 3 cards and I draw 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now it's your turn. Let's first check. Do you have 2 or more champions adjacent to the blue statue?
I
No.
do not.
And do you control? Active. Oh, you do control, but it doesn't.
Not active yet. And actually, it's you who controls that at the
I
moment,
do control it for now.
which is very dangerous.
And because I knocked you out, I score another victory.
Yes, you do.
So I'm 2 victory points.
Okay. I'm having quite enough of this, so I'm going to play challenge from Tzu Xiao. So I get to move 1, and I get to do an attack of a range up to 2. So it's going to be against this character. So it's a attack power of 2, and after the attack, pull 1.
Oh, okay. So 2 on Colel, right? And then after the attack,
pull 1, which will knock it up to 3.
All right. So unless I react, I will be in trouble.
And that's my blue core used.
Okay. I'll play a yellow card. I'll play Arcane Shield. That's a +2 defense. If you were not adjacent, that would be an additional +2. So I don't take the initial 2, I only take the pull, so I take 1.
Okay, and then I have a tough decision to make. I think, because I know how this is going, I'm going to spend my yellow core to heal Deryn by 1.
Okay.
And then I discard my hand and draw 5 more and reset my cores.
So it's the end of the turn. We move.
Everything goes along a little bit, yeah?
And we have a new one, which is have 2 or more champions adjacent to Ragril's statue, which is the yellow one. Okay, so we check for victory, well, for the challenges conditions. Do I have 2 or more? No, I don't have 2 or more adjacent to the blue statue. I do control it, so I get 1. And this is discarded. And that's it, because this one doesn't, but that means controlling the yellow one will help.
Yeah, but it's not active yet.
No, it's not active yet. So it's my turn, and I only get to play a red and blue because I reacted during your turn.
Indeed.
Which saved Gwaien, who else otherwise would have been knocked out.
I may have an interesting moment happening here if you do what I think you're going to do.
Oh. All right. Okay.
Oh, and Colel takes 1 damage, don't forget.
Colel takes 1 damage?
From the pull.
From the what?
The pull.
Oh, I didn't put
You forgot to mark it.
Yeah. Oh, no, was it Colel or?
Yeah, it was Colel, yes. Because it was from Tzu Xiao.
Okay. It wasn't on Gwaien?
I'm sure, yes. Because trust me, if it was on Gwaien, I would be happy. So she maybe should only have 3 if I remember right.
Yeah.
So 1 off Gwaien.
I thought it was on Gwaien.
No worries.
No. Okay. You're right. Okay. I will do something risky. I will move. I will move Goldar and move straight to a trap.
Oh wow!
I can move 2.
What's the name of the card?
It's called Harpoon Strike. I move 2. I target someone in a straight line up to 3. I deal 1 damage. Well, I do a 1 strength attack, and after the attack, I pull 2.
Okay.
So that means 1, 2.
Oh, let's see what that trap is. 2 damage.
So I take 2 damage.
You get to pick your new trap.
Yes, I get to pick a new trap and put it somewhere I want.
And then the old one gets mixed back in after that.
I'll put it here.
Okay.
And then you take, well, you have a strength 1 attack on Deryn. Do you react?
Ooh. No, I'll just take it.
You take
so
1.
Totals out at 3.
Yes, because then I pull you for 2, so a total of 3. And then I get just the blue card, and I will plan for 1. So I will move 1 and plan for 1. So
who's moving?
Gwaien is. She's moving here.
Okay.
And I will plan for 1. I will plan for this card. Then I discard this one.
Shuffle and redraw. And then on to me, yes?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I draw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I get my cores back.
Yeah. So thank you for moving Gwaien back. So I'm going to play my red core for a heavy volley, which is, I can move up to 2, and it's range 2 to 3. So I'm not moving. Now, there's a question. Can I move after the attack, or do I have to move before the attack?
Before. You move it from top to down.
Okay. So it is a strength 3 attack
top to bottom.
with a push of 2.
Oh,
So that's, yeah, quite heavy. So if you would like to react, now would be the time.
no. So how many?
5 Toto.
Well, I think she's down. She's knocked out.
So Deryn will level up.
She levels down.
She does not. She now does not activate traps and gains +2 defense while on trap hexes. So the next thing I would really like to do.
And you score 1 victory point.
I will.
Well, yeah.
So. Okay, the next thing I want to play is my yellow core. And I will play it for hit and run, so I can move up to 3. I have a arcing attack of range of 2 with a strength of 2, and after the attack I get to dash 2. So what I'm going to do is move 1, 2, 3. Oh no, sorry, 1, 2. Attack you here for strength of 2.
Okay, so on Colel,
Yes.
strength of 2, so
Yep.
she's taken 3.
I will not take the dash.
Okay,
And then for my final action with the blue core is going to be the standard action that allows me to move 2. So 1 and 2,
okay.
which could be useful. Colel's starting to look a little shaky. All of this will go away, and I will draw another 5 cards. So 1, 2, 3, 4, reshuffle.
So it's the end of the turn. We move,
Everything's going to move forward.
and we have a new one, which is have a champion adjacent to each statue.
Ooh.
Okay, so beginning of my turn. Do I have 2 or more champions adjacent to the blue statue?
No, but I do.
No,
You
but
need
you
to get
do
rid of me.
now. Yeah. And then that's it. Oh, do I have 2 or more champions adjacent to the yellow one?
Unfortunately,
No one has. So okay.
I can do nasty.
Okay,
That's right.
so yes, so I have my 3 actions, but Gwaien is not on the board. So to get back on the board, you need to spend 1 your first movement. It can't be like a jump or a dash. It has to be the first movement will allow you to arrive.
So I assume the card you play to bring them back must have movement then.
Yes, it has. It must. So I'm tempted because I could arrive here and target Tzu Xiao and deal him 3 damage and push him.
Okay, he's currently taken 5, so he'd be left on 1.
He'd be left on 1.
You.
I will first play Me Hearties. So it's Goldar's card. So I can move 2. I draw 1, and my allies gain +1 strength and +1 move until the end of the turn.
Nice.
So I draw 1 card.
Yes.
Second thing, I'll try and knock him down. So now I can move. I will play a red one, and I will do the Flame Spear,
Okay.
which means I could move up to 2 because it's 1. So if I did just this, and I don't move because I need to be in range 3 to be in straight line with you. So I will stay here, will only move 1. Then I will do a 4 damage attack on Tzu Xiao.
I can't react. So he takes 4 damage and gets knocked down.
And now she is leveled up. And on my last blue action, oh yeah, I score 1 victory point.
Yeah, you're now on 4.
So I will play Goldar's Set Sail, which means I can move up to 2 and then dash for 5 up to 2 because I have the +1.
Yeah.
Who do I want to dash through? So dash 5, I will ignore champions and traps and deal 1 damage to each enemy dashed through. So I could dash through her.
But you will hit a trap.
No, I ignore them.
Oh, I see.
Or I could go 1, 2, dash here, and deal 1 damage to him. Deryn has 3, so she would be down to
She'd be on
3.
4, she'd be down to 3.
So I think, yes, I think she will be the easier target. So I will move here, and then dash here, and I deal you 1 damage.
But
that's it. And then I discard my cards, get my core. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's the beginning of your turn. We look for the victory conditions. Do you have 2 or more champions adjacent to Esme's statue, the blue one?
I do.
You do. I also do, but too late.
On mine.
Just 1. Yes, you discard this one. You know, no one has other victory points, so it's your turn.
Yeah. So the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to play my blue card. So I'm going to play Brawl. So it says draw 2, plan 1. You may look at a trap token, then place it on any free trap hex. So I'll draw my 2. And then I get to plan 1 from my hand, yes?
Yes.
Okay, so I'll use the yellow core to move Tzu Xiao back onto the field. And then I will play Flash of Jade. No, that makes no sense either. Damn it! Ah! You're making things so difficult, Leo. Why are you making things so difficult?
Ah.
I'll tell you what. So, I don't do that. This moves to here. And then I have... No, I can't do that either. Damn it! Ah! Okay. From the top. Yellow core not used. I need to... That's no good. All of this is bad. So what I need to do is possibly go after an objective instead. So I'll use the yellow core for a 2 movement for Tzu Xiao.
Yeah.
He will move 1, 2.
No. 1, 2. 1, 2.
Apologies.
Yeah.
He will then use Flash of Jade, which is a little bit of a waste to go another 1, 2 to get up onto the yellow zone. And that uses the red one, and that's the end of my turn. Ah! Tough turn.
Yeah, tough
1,
turn.
2, 3, 4, 5.
So it's the end of the turn. We
Yeah.
move,
Everything moves forward.
and now the new objective is going to be have 3 champions adjacent to the same statue. Oh my!
That's a toughie for you. If you can get rid of Deryn, you can maybe make space.
Yes.
But that doesn't trigger till next round.
Yeah. And do I have 2 or more champions adjacent to the yellow statue? No. And do I have a champion adjacent to each statue? No. So I don't score a point here. But I only need 1. I have 4 victory points. So if I knock you out, I win. And can I knock you out this turn? So what is Deryn? Deryn has 4 hit points, so she's down. She has 3 left.
3 left, yes.
And Akhet has 5 left, and Tzu Xiao is full, right?
Back to full, yes.
So he's 9, so I'm not going to try too much on him. So the easy target, or the obvious target, would be Deryn again, because she has 0 defense. I'm going to first play blue. And again, my favorite Gwaien. She can move up to 2 and attack 2. Yeah, she needs a straight line distance of 2 hexes. She will deal 2 damage. Well, she will inflict a strength 2 attack. And then after the attack, the allies gains +2 strength against the target until the end of the turn. So she will move here. 1. Only 1. You're just in straight line for 2. So that's 2 damage on Deryn.
No, it'll be 1 because I'm going to play ambush.
Oh.
So +1 defense. So I only take the 1 damage.
Yeah.
To there. And I get to place Deryn adjacent to the attacker.
Okay.
Which is very useful for me because I go from the danger zone to here into a trap hex, giving her +2 armor for the next time you try and hit her.
How many points left does she have?
2.
2. Oh.
But 2 armor now. which should be hopefully very useful.
So she has 2 now.
Yes, because she's in a trap hex and she is leveled up. Let me make sure I've got that right. Does not activate traps and gains +2 while in a trap hex. Yes.
Okay, you've changed my plans.
Good. Very good.
That's bad. All right, so instead of doing something, I will do something else.
Okay.
I will play Scout Ahead, which is I can move 2, draw 3, plan 3.
Ooh.
So this will give me a little more options, hopefully.
Yeah.
So I will draw 3 cards. Oh, I could move 2. Where do I want to move? I don't want to move. I want to stay here, or maybe I want to move here. Then I draw 3 cards, and then I will plan for 3.
Yes. Now, this is something very important because planning your turns, Leo can basically set himself up for his perfect set of actions, offensive or defensive next round, which could decimate me, and with him being on 4 victory points, this could be the end of the game rolling up right here. So I'm very curious to see what he does, what he plans. For myself, I'm looking through and seeing just where I can sort of steal those extra victory points to start bringing it back.
You've got 2, right? And how many hit points left you have?
She has 2.
Oh.
2 armor.
2 armor.
Yeah, that being in a trap hex for Deryn right now is just saving grace. So basically I want her to be acting as a little bit of a turret. However, next round I do only get a red and a blue core.
I could do the red action and deal you 1 damage, but that wouldn't
finish me.
Wouldn't finish you. So what I will do instead, wait until I have a new turn to kill you. I mean, you only down to 2. You're not going to score next turn. So I will use the standard action to move, and I will move 2. 1, 2.
Okay.
Then I discard my cards, draw them back. I will get 5 cards. I know which 3 ones will be, and then it's your turn.
Okay. I think I'm going to murder Gwaien from 6 in 1 shot here, if I can manage it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play on the red core heavy volley, which is I could move 2, and it's a range up to 2. So I'm going to stay where I'm at to keep my defense. Fire into here for strength of 3, and after the attack, push of 2.
But I have planned, and so I knew you were going to do something like that.
Yeah.
So I will react to your attack by playing an Arcane Shield. And the Arcane Shield gives me +2, and +2 if I'm not adjacent, if the attacker is not adjacent to the target, which is the case, which means I have a defense of 4.
Okay. Well,
I don't take the initial attack.
You will take the 2 for the push.
Yes, I will.
This is fine. Well, that's unfortunate. That is most unfortunate. Tzu Xiao could use challenge, but it's range 2, so I don't have range. I could use this, but it's on a red core, which I now don't have. And my last blue core would allow me to move 2, but that's no good. So I think I have to end my turn. Start of your turn.
Do you do something? Do you want to plan? Your blue?
Honestly, at this point, no, because I'm looking through my options. Nothing more I can really do with the cards I have. I can't offensively hit you because I'm out of cores.
You could still move or move someone.
Okay, well, I'll use the blue core for the 2 move, and I'll put Deryn onto this trap.
Okay.
So that'll end turn. These will all go away. And I draw 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then
you get your core. Yeah.
Yeah. Cores come back. And then I think you have have 3 champions adjacent to a statue, which is the 1 more victory point you need for
Yes,
win.
absolutely.
Well played, sir.
Thank you.
That was an interesting one.
Yes.
That was a very interesting one.
Yes.
Your defenses were really good. Having that additional planning ability from Scout was really, really good.
I like this team, but your team is good as well.
Yeah.
we like the team where you have one tank,
Yeah.
one damage dealer, and
one
one
control. Yeah.
and this is the case. You know, my tank is obviously Goldar, my damage dealer is Gwaien, and my control is Kolel, who can plan and who can, you know, just...
Yeah, whereas for me, Tzu Xiao is my tank,
Yeah.
Akhet is my control, and Deryn is my damage dealer. All right, everybody, I tell you what, get your comments down below, tell us what you thought of that game. We'll move on. We'll see you again soon.
We hope you enjoyed this Let's Play. Go ahead and check out our other content on screen now. And while you're at it, why not hit subscribe and remember to ding our dong. Go on, you know you want to click it. Go on.